Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, I hope that you will always be kind. Introduce myself. My name is Nurfadila Moran MS from the Physics Department of the Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Science, Padang State University. So, in here, I will tell you a story for my listening project with the title The Emperor's Egg. Down at the very bottom of the world, there's a huge island that is almost completely covered in snow and ice. It's called Antarctica, and it is the coldest, windiest place on Earth. The weather's bad enough there in summer, but in winter, it's really terrible. It's hard to imagine anything actually living there. But wait, what's that shape over there? It can be, yes, it's a penguin. It's not just any old penguin either. It is a male emperor penguin, the biggest penguin in the world, and he's doing a very important job. He's taking care of his egg, and actually, male emperor penguins are about 4 feet tall, and the females are a little smaller. He didn't lay it himself, of course. His mate did that a few weeks ago, but very soon afterward, she turned it around and waddled off to the sea. That's where female emperor penguins spend most of the winter, swimming about, getting as fat as they can, eating as much as they can, and generally having a very nice time, as far as you can tell. And the emperor penguins eat mainly fish, squid, and tiny shrimp, like an animal called krill, which leave the father penguin stuck on the ice with his egg. Now, the most important things about egg setting is to stop your egg from getting cold. That means it has to be kept on the ice and out of the wind. And what better way to do that than to rest it on your feet and tuck it right up under your tummy, which is just what the father penguin does. Inside the egg, a penguin chick is starting to grow. If the egg gets cold, the chicks will die. Can you imagine it? Standing around in the freezing cold with an egg on your feet for 2 whole months. 2 whole months. Female emperor penguins lay an egg in May or June, which is the beginning of winter in Antarctica. And that's how he'll stay for 2 whole months until his egg is ready to hatch. What's more, there's nothing for the father penguin to eat on land, and because his egg is shedding, he cannot go up to the sea to feed. So that means 2 whole months with an egg on your bed and no dinner, or breakfast, or lunch, or snacks. I don't know about you, but I'd be very, very miserable. Luckily, the penguins don't seem to mind too much. They have thick feathers and lots of fat under the skin to help keep them warm. And when it gets really cold and windy, they all snuggle up together and settle over the ice in a great big huddle. Most of the time, the huddle trundles along very, very slowly. But sometimes, when the penguin get to a particularly slippery slope, they slide down it on their tummies, pushing themselves along with their flippers, always remembering to take care of the egg and trying hard not to bump into each other. Even though the males keep the egg tucked up tight under their tummy when they slide, it sometimes rolls out and breaks. And that's how the father penguin spent the winter until one day he hears a chip, chip, chip. His egg is starting to hatch. It'll take a day or so, but finally the egg cracks right open and out a penguin chick. Now, the father penguin has two jobs to do. He has to keep the chick warm and he has to feed it. The chick is only about 6 inches tall at first and much too small to keep warm by itself. But on what? The chick is too small to be taken off to the sea to catch food, and it can be left behind on the ice. Well, deep down in the father penguin's throat, there's a pouch where he makes something a little like milk, and that's what he feeds to his hungry chick. The father penguin can make only enough of the milky stuff to feed his chick for a couple of weeks. But just as he's about to run out, a dot appears on the horizon. It gets closer and closer, and yes, it's Mom. She starts trumping hello, and the father penguin starts trumping hello, and the chicks whistle. The rocket goes on for hours, and it really does sound as if they're extremely pleased to see each other. Every adult penguin has its own special call, like a finger sprain. Chicks have their own special whistle too. It's the mother's turn to take care of the chicks now, while the father sets off the sea for a well-earned meal of his own. About time too. As soon as the things have calmed down, the mother penguin is sick, rings into her chick's mouth. Yuck, you may think. Yum, thinks the chicks, and gobbles it all down. And then the end. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.